Well, hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to do something a little different. I was thinking about this, and I was like, hey, man, let's do this. Our demographics are kind of, I would say, it's really fascinating. It starts off with Indian, right? I know everybody's shocked by that, right? Arjita's shocked right now. What, India? And then it goes Russia. And when I say Russia, it's kind of in all the stans with it, and then it goes America, but the American views that we get are typically folks who are either Russian or Indian. So it's like, but then when you get to the radio side of it, it is mostly American, and then it kind of trails off. So it's kind of this weird thing. And I thought, well, I want to do a new series about people who are Desis, people who are of Indian descent, and I wanted to talk about these folks who live in America, whether they're first generation, second generation, but somehow they can trace their roots back to India. And I thought it would be fun because I really enjoy learning about India. And some of you enjoy watching me enjoy learning about India. So I'm going to start off with my first person here. Excuse me. It is Norah Jones. Norah Jones was born Geetali Norah Shankar. You like the hesitation as I tried to pronounce that? I know my enunciation's terrible. But that's Norah Jones, and she was born in 1979. She's an American singer-songwriter, pianist, and actress. She's won numerous awards, and she sold 50 million records worldwide, dude. What? I mean, that's pretty good. She was named the top jazz artist of the decade, dude. And Billboard magazine, for those of you who may not know, this isn't just like some stupid little blog that's popped up over here. It is the radio single music for all genre kind of thing. And so if you get a top Billboard, you're pretty good. Like if you're our top 10, if you listen to the radio, you have a top 10, I'm sure you do. But in America, you have a top 10. If it's from Billboard, it's like it's based on sales and fan requests and station plays. And it's like the epic of keeping track of that. And she won 9 Grammys, and she was the Billboard Artist of the Decade. Dude, that's pretty legit, dude. You know what I mean? In 2002, she launched her solo career with the release of Come Away With Me. It was very commercially successful, and it was critically acclaimed. And I went and listened to her music, and I guess we would call it fusion, right? Because there's some jazz, there's some country, there's some pop. It was certified as diamond, which is selling, I think you got to sell over 25 million copies of that. Which, I mean, this is your first album, dude, and you got 25 million sales? That is a lot of sales. That record went on to earn 5 Grammys. She was Album of the Year, Record of the Year, the Best New Artist of the Year. And she then did some studio albums. She did Feels Like Home, Not Too Late, The Fall. And they all gained platinum status, which means they sold over 1 million records, which is pretty cool. And her 5th album was Little Broken Hearts. And that was released in 2012, and then she did her most recent one. It's called Daybreaks, which was released in of October of 2006. And then she made her film debut in a film called My Blueberry Nights, which I've never seen or heard of. It sounds like it's an indie film. She is the daughter of an Indian sitar player and composer named Ravi Shankar. Well, I guess the H would be silent. Ravi Shankar. Shankar. I've never heard of him. I'm going to have to look into his music. With a lot of things like this, I say I'd never heard of him. And then I go and find out, like, oh, this is so-and-so from this and that and this and that. She was born in Brooklyn, New York. Her mom was an American concert producer, Sue Jones, and of course her dad, Ravi. And her parents separated in 1986, and Nora lived with her mother growing up in Grapevine, Texas, which is a very small rural area. And I can't imagine, well, I guess I can't imagine because I lived it, going from like Brooklyn, New York to Grapevine, Texas is quite a culture shock. I mean, it's going from the big city to a little village. She attended Cross Timber Middle School, Grapevine High School, and then Booker T. Washington, not the wrestler, High School for Performing Arts and Visual Arts in Dallas. And while she was doing that, she started participating in band. She got good at playing the saxophone. And she asked at the age of 16 if she could change her name because she wanted a career in this that would be more appealing to an American audience. And they agreed, and she changed her name to Norah Jones. She did a lot of music of Bill Evans and Billie Holiday, which would be like the type of music they was like 1950s rockabilly, I guess is the name of it, Buddy Holiday, that kind of things. And she did a lot of oldies. And she once said that her mom had this 8-album Billie Holiday set, and she would listen to it over and over and over and over again. It's funny because in her quote, she's talking about the disc like it's a CD. And when I was a kid, nobody had CDs. I'm sounding like the old guy. Get off my lawn. Then we listened to albums. Somebody pull out an album and listen to it. Crazy. As a child, she began to sing in church, and she took a piano and voice lessons. She still attends church, but she said that she's not, deeply spiritual. She attended a interlocking Center of the Arts during the summer while she was at high school. She won the Downbeat Student Music Award, which was kind of, out of high school, it was like, you are the best at whatever it is. If you play the tuba, you're the best tuba player in America. If you sing, you're the best singer in America. So she won that. And where she went on and attended the University of North Texas, where she majored in jazz piano and sang jazz. Where, like, if my son told me he was going to go major in jazz piano, I'd spank him. Wasting my money for college? I'd be like, get out of here. Actually, my son, he majored in journalism and he won a bunch of awards and stuff. He's a reporter for the Arizona Republic, and a lot of my Indian friends will say, "Oh, you should do videos with him," and so I know that you guys have requested that, and I wanted to tell you, like, he doesn't respond to that kind of stuff because he can't because of the paper. So when he gets into because they've paid him for exclusivity of his opinions, and he can get in trouble for being on the internet doing that kind of stuff. So after college, she met with Jesse Harris, and they began to collaborate. And then, man, it just took off from there. She started doing all kinds of stuff. She did a collaboration with Ray Charles, who is a huge, huge rhythm and blues legend. She won Best Female Pop Album, Best Country Collaboration Album, Record of the Year. I mean, the accolades go on and on and on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in this video so you can check out some of her music. I think maybe we'll play some of her music here. I mean, not like right here, but like on the website. And I thought this would be fun to do. I thought this would be fun to show you Indian Americans who are famous. So you'd be like, oh, those are people. Those are our people. So let me know what you think. I got some more lined up. Maybe we'll get to them. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love. What's up? Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I would ask you to please subscribe. Please like and share. And please go check out Dark Sky Radio, the greatest internet radio station in the world.